What are we going for here? Funny? Is that what they want? The men want something funny? Oh, why is that? Oh, they're worried. The men are worried. What are you worried about? Pressure to lead? Let's see what ChatGPT thinks that you guys are worried about. Okay. Men are carrying more than they talk about. They have pressure to lead, pressure to provide, pressure to hold it all together, pressure to not burden anyone. Huh, it's interesting because when I read that, that sounds very much like a woman who wrote it. But wait, if I'm the one that tapped it into ChatGPT and I'm the one having a class, why would I be qualified to help men work through emotional development and empathetic range and communication skills and deep subconscious reprogramming and maybe make them laugh, maybe annoy them in the process, or they're already annoyed, but yet they're still here. See how easy they are to be amused? That is the thing. Some of these guys, they're really, really hot. They really don't. As a woman, as a woman, will transition back into the version of you, I mean me, sorry, the version of me who worships you. Do you see how I morph in front of your eyes? La 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 la. Let me be the most attractive version for you. Yes, you love it when I don't speak. Okay. You just want to see how pretty? No, I will not make you sandwich. Most men have never had a place to understand their own inner world without being judged, fixed, or analyzed. Is that true? You've never had a place to understand your own inner world. Isn't that what football's for? Isn't that why you guys play sports? Isn't why you pretend that you're part of a team that you have nothing to do with? And you spend a lot of your time strategizing. Well, if they only would have done that. Well, if I was the coach, I would tell him to do that. Well, do you see how much energy you're putting into sports where you could be putting that into the bedroom to maybe please your wife so that she'd be in a lot better mood to cook you eggs in the morning just for them? There's no script here. And that's the whole point. I could create something on ChatGPT, but truth is, I'm a human being who has an immaculate range, and a lot of you are just like I am. You are jack of all trades. You are the high ace. You are the trump card. You are the one who figures it out with no roadmap, with no instruction, and you do it all on your own. And would it be nice to get an applause sometimes? Yeah, it fucking would. And yeah, if I want to say the F word right now, yeah, I fucking can. So some of you, you deserve a standing ovation. Do you want me to stand for you right now? You want to see what pants I'm wearing? Is that what's up? Okay. I'll show you what pants we got on. Okay. All right. Oh, see, this show just went. See, some of you said, wow, it actually improved. We can see her posture. Okay. Guess what? Some of this will be a physical calibration because this is a full body detox that you're going through. If you decide to be in this portal, we will help you improve your posture. You're going to be stretching in ways that you never tried. We're going to be laughing, hopefully, more than crying. But to be honest, a lot of you do need to cry. You need to learn how to cry. And honestly, sometimes it's just being with somebody who can help. Like there's nothing you could share with me that would rattle me. I have gone through so many actual near death experiences, and the turnover rate of my cellular calibration My soul moves so quickly through things. It's why if you're not quick like me, I tend to go my own way and I'll go do my own thing. And that's not a bad thing. But not everybody's as quick as you. Not everyone has a fast forward button as their default. And sometimes it is in the slow down. Like it's really cool if you have a Porsche or a Lamborghini and you're flooring a Lamborghini around a Lamborghini. If you are flooring a Lamborghini around a corner in a school zone, not really that impressive. To be honest, you probably piss a lot of people off. It's a liability for everybody. And no, we're not really that impressed when you run into tornadoes. But under the right circumstances, to speed up and use the power of that engine. I know I'm going to act like I know the car lingo, and I don't. That would transmogrion. I know. This is the opposite of porn, okay? This is literally meant to help you feel more alive in your own body because the truth is, a lot of you are living in such a level of destruction, fear, shame, and anxiety. You're so numb. You feel so much pain at such a high degree so often that you really don't feel what is going on inside of you. And you're unaware of it. And it creates these levels. It's like having a whole bunch of glass slides on, this is really random, but do you remember in science class when you would use the microscopes and when you're putting the specimen or like, you're putting like DNA or something like on the slide to preserve it and flatten it and make sure that you could hold it there, you would put a plastic slide on top of it. And it's like you've put another slide and 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 another slide. And it creates this really thick density to even get to the center of who you are. And yet to the trained eye, it's see-through. It's still a see-through slide. So it's like, yeah, I can see that it's this, I can see your wall is this wide, but I can see through it. And I know that you've been with women and partners and friends and bosses and people who have seen into you, and it probably felt very uncomfortable, especially if you have a lot of things to hide. And the truth is, a lot of us grew up in cultures where being our true authentic self was not the built-in pattern. We lived a very two-faced reality where you would, appear one way to your neighbors and to your church and to your boss and all of these outward things. I have to be the perfect person. I have to be agreeable. I have to show up. I have to be reliable. But then, behind closed doors or in your relationship or at home or in your finances, it's something totally different. And so this creates dissonance between your head and your heart. It's like you have an upstairs and a downstairs, but you have no staircase. You have no way to get word up here. And so a lot of you end up just shutting off from the throat down. It's like having an entire downstairs in your house just full of furniture and whatever else, and you don't have electricity. And that's why a lot of addiction tends to circulate around the throat. It's your body's wanting to connect with you. It's wanting to talk to you and express to you. And especially if you are a man who has a high sex drive or you would like to be more intimate or vulnerable with your partner or with yourself or just in conversation and, being okay with closeness. A big part of that is allowing yourself to feel all of you and to not run away when you start to notice what's actually going on underneath all the obligations and the things that you have to keep doing and the pressures that mount up, and like there's so much pain in the world right now, but there's also so much goodness. And that's the very first place that most people, that's the number one question of any given moment is, am I, in a way, am I looking upwards? Am I being an optimist? Am I looking on the bright side? Am I living in abundance mindset? Or am I going downhill? Am I expecting the worst? Am I living in scarcity mindset? And when you live in a binary world where a lot of things have been posed to you of, well, it's either this or that. There's only two choices. That's because of this. It's like, this is one land and this is another land. No jokes about my land. That one's really bad joke. I think this is a good time to breathe and check the time. I don't know how many minutes it's been, but this is an intro. This is the type of conversations we will have. This is the type of flow that we will be moving through. Obviously, you will be in the container with me. And so when you're here and I can see your expression and you can let me know exactly what it is you are dealing with or feeling, we will address it on the spot and I will educate you about it. I will show you exactly where it's showing up in your body, in your beliefs. I will offer you another option and I will offer you custom tools specific for you. Like this is from human to human. I am like human AI. So in a lot of ways, I'm literally reading your genetic footprint live in the moment. And I'm helping you understand and shift what is malleable quickly. So this is the invitation into the portal. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks for checking it out.